Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, Ronnie here. And oh my goodness, do I have some jaw-dropping news for you today. We're diving into the latest update on Kingsley Suamataia. And trust me, this is urgent, something every Chiefs fan needs to hear right now. Is he hurt? Is he out? What does this mean for our team? Stick with me because you won't believe what's happening with our squad. Oh, and real quick, most of you are watching these videos, but I've noticed a ton of you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. Come on, fam. If you love the Chiefs as much as I do, subscribe right now so you never miss a single update on our boys. Let's grow this Chiefs community together. All right, let's get into it. If you're a Chiefs fan, you know Kingsley Suamataia's name by now. This guy's a beast, or at least he's supposed to be. Drafted in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft, straight out of BYU, the Chiefs had big hopes for this 6'5", 325-pound monster of an offensive lineman. Those powerful hands, that thick frame he was built to protect PatrickMahomes and pave the way for our running game. But here's the thing, his journey with the Chiefs hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Today, we've got some breaking news that's got everyone talking, and I'm here to break it all down for you in a way that's easy to follow and keeps you glued to your screen. So, let's rewind a bit and catch everyone up to speed. When Suamataia came out of college, scouts were drooling over his potential. Some even thought he could have been a first-round pick. But his last season at BYU wasn't his best. He struggled with some technical stuff, like moving quick enough against speedy defenders and keeping his stance low. That dropped him to the second round, and the Chiefs swooped in at pick 63, thinking, hey, we can polish this diamond in the rough. The plan? Stick him at left tackle and let him grow into a star. Sounds perfect, right? Well, not quite. His rookie year in 2024 was a wild ride. Suamataia actually won the starting left tackle job out of camp, pretty impressive for a newbie. But then came week 2 against the Bengals, and it was rough. He got exposed out there. Those same issues from college popped up. He couldn't keep up with fast edge rushers, and he was standing too tall, making it easy for guys to get around him. After that game, the Chiefs pulled him from the lineup, and fans were like, what's going on with this guy? The team didn't give up on him, though. For 2025, they decided to switch things up and move him to left guard. Smart move, right? At guard, he wouldn't have to deal with those lightning-quick outside rushers as much, and his strength could shine. Everyone was hyped to see him take that next step. But now brace yourselves. Here's the urgent news that's got Chiefs Kingdom buzzing. Reports are coming in that Kingsley Suamataia is dealing with an injury, and it's a big question mark for his season. What kind of injury? Well, the team's keeping it hush-hush for now, but insiders are whispering it might be his knee. Yeah, that knee's been a little iffy since his BYU days, and now it could be flaring up again. This is huge, folks, because the Chiefs were counting on him to fight for that starting left guard spot, especially after losing Thuney. Without him, our offensive line could be in some serious trouble. Let's talk about why this is such a big deal. The Chiefs let go of Thuney, a veteran stud, and that left guard position is wide open. Suamataia was supposed to step in and show he's the future of this line. He's got the size, the power, and that raw talent, everything you want in a guard. But if he's hurt, who's gonna fill that gap? We've got Mike Caliendo, a solid vet who's been around a while. He started a few games last year and did okay, but okay isn't what the Chiefs need. They want someone who can dominate, someone who can keep Mahomes safe and open holes for Isaiah Pacheco. Caliendo's a backup plan, not the dream scenario. So, what happens if Suamataia is out? Picture this: PatrickMahomes dropping back to pass, and boom, here come the defenders because the left side's leaking like a sieve. More sacks, more pressure, maybe even more turnovers. That's a nightmare for Chiefs fans. Our defense is good, but we don't want them carrying the whole load. On the flip side, if Suamataia can shake this off and get back out there, it might light a fire under him. Imagine him coming back stronger, meaner, ready to prove he belongs. We've seen players turn injuries into motivation. Could this be his moment? Let's dig a little deeper with some numbers to paint the picture. Last season, Suamataia played 10 games and started 5. Not bad for a rookie, right? But here's the catch. He gave up 3 sacks and got flagged 4 times. That's not awful, but it's not elite either. Pro Football Focus gave him a grade of 65.2, below average for a lineman. Keep in mind, though, he was playing left tackle, which wasn't his sweet spot. Moving to guard could change everything. He's got that power to push guys around in tight spaces, and if he gets healthy, those stats could climb. Why'd they move him to guard anyway? Great question. At tackle, he was getting burned by quickness. Those edge rushers were dancing around him because he couldn't slide fast enough or bend low enough. At guard, it's a different game. It's more about brute strength and holding your ground perfect for a guy built like Suamataia. Think of Zach Martin with the Cowboys. He was a tackle in college, switched to guard in the NFL, and now he's a future Hall of Famer. Could Suamataia be next? Maybe if this injury doesn't derail him. Now, let's talk options. If Suamataia is sidelined, Caliendo's the obvious fill-in. He graded out at 68.5 last year, better than Suamataia, but not by much. He's reliable, but he's not going to strike fear into defenses. Another idea? Shift Jawain Taylor from right tackle to guard. He's played both spots before, so it's doable. Problem is, that leaves us thin at tackle. The draft's over. Free agency's drying up, our hands are kinda tied. This is why Suamataia's health is everything right now. But hold up, don't panic yet. Chiefs fans. Injuries happen, and the Chiefs have a top-notch medical team. Word is, Suamataia's already grinding through rehab, determined to be ready for camp. That's the kind of heart we love in KC. Plus, look at our track record. Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith were young guys who turned into studs under this coaching staff. Suamataia's got the tools. Maybe this is just a bump in the road. So, what's this mean for our season? If Suamataia balls out at guard, our line could be a brick wall. Mahomes gets time to throw those crazy passes. Pacheco runs wild Super Bowl vibes all over again. But if he's out or rusty, we might struggle. Defenses could blitz more, force Mahomes to scramble. Lucky for us, we've got the best QB in the game. Even with a shaky line, he's a wizard him, Kelsey, Rice, worthy they can still make magic happen. This injury's a curveball, but it's not game over. All right, Chiefs fam, that's the scoop on Kingsley Suamataia. Are you freaking out about this injury, or do you think he'll come roaring back? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear every hot take. And hey, if you love this breakdown, smash that like button and share it with your crew. Let's get the whole kingdom talking. Oh, and one more time, if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button, ring the bell, and stay locked in for all things Chiefs. Thanks for hanging with me. Ronnie, see you next time. And as always, go Chiefs.